The stock market boom will end badly in 2025. 401k balances by age and a presidential limo for sale. Today, I read an interesting article on Yahoo Finance, put out by Business Insider and written by Jennifer Soar, titled, America's Stock Market Boom Will End in 2025 as Markets Punish the U.S. for its Deficits, Rockefeller Chairman says. The author of this article referenced Rashir Sharma, the Rockefeller International chairman, as saying, the stock market's momentum looks likely to sputter in 2025 and that it could falter as investors grow wary of the U.S.'s mounting debt problems. He said, and I'll quote, momentum investing looks poised to crash in a way that could hit many investors hard. Well, my friends, this is interesting information, but it is still one man's opinion. If his prediction comes to fruition, I think there will be a lot of people caught off guard, especially young people who have only known a market that goes straight up. I think it is impossible for anyone to call what is going to happen in 2025. There are simply too many moving pieces, and then there is the Trump factor. Who knows what his administration has up their sleeve? And they may not even be prepared for the outcome, whether that be positive or negative once implemented. There were a lot of comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. The first commenter said, 2 things will kill the market within 2 years: consumer debt, housing, credit card, and student loans, and overpriced real estate and mortgages. And Trump's chaotic behavior will force companies to retrench, not expand, resulting in layoffs. I doubt government debt will be the problem. It is, but mortgages being foreclosed and increased unemployment will drag down the banks. The next commenter said, it will be devastating under Trump's plans. The average person just doesn't get it, and they will be hurt the most. Prices will go through the roof. People will lose jobs. Businesses will dry up, and investments will cease in the USA. Meanwhile, the entire world will be against the USA. Like a friend told me who travels often, protect yourself. When asked where you're from, tell them you're from Canada, unless they are a government representative asking for your passport. Trump has the world hating the USA, and he isn't even in office. Another commenter said, all the people at the Punch Bowl do not realize this is all unsustainable. Stock market, housing market, job market, and wages will all see things pop. This next person said, the market seems frothy. The new administration is pushing for higher debt ceiling, mass deportations, tariffs, and tax cuts. All seem inflationary. I sense higher interest rates, going into cash for a while, and wait it out until I see a clearer picture. The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, is the U.S. going to get rid of its pseudo-mandatory self-funded 401k pensions? Are employees suddenly going to stop dumping billions of blind money into the market every month? If not, the market will continue its slow and steady march upwards. Fundamentals are less and less relevant every year. Well, my friends, these commenters always have interesting things to say. Please always keep in mind, these are the thoughts of the commenters, not me. I report what I read. This next article may interest some of you big savers. I read this on Yahoo Finance, put out by Go Banking Rates, and written by Gabriel Vito, titled, How Much Savings Middle-Class Retirees Have, According to Most of America. The author of this article referenced a 2024 survey of 1,000 working Americans aged 21 and older about various topics, including current 401k balances and their beliefs. 19.6% of people between the ages of 21 and 34 have less than $25,000 saved, while 32.91% have balances between $50,000 and $100,000, and only 10.76% have saved $100,000 to $500,000. Those in the age group 35 to 44 were interesting in my opinion. 17.24% had between $100,000 and $500,000, and 20.69% only had between $25,000 to $50,000 saved. 20.87% of people 45 to 54 have $100,000 to $500,000 saved, but 16.54% have less than $25,000 saved. 17.9% of people 55 to 64 have between $100,000 and $500,000, and only 5.79% have over $500,000 saved. 24.68% of people 65 and over have between $25,000 and $50,000. 19.48% do not have a 401k at all, and approximately 8% say they have over $500,000 in their 401k. Here are my thoughts. There's good news and bad news here, in my opinion. It's great news that there are people in all of these age groups that have money saved for retirement, but the amount saved may not be enough. Note I said may not be enough. Who knows what the lifestyle is like for these people, and who knows what other sources of income these people might have. They could own thousands of acres in farmland that produces income. They could own rental properties that produce income. They could own businesses that are managed by someone else that produce income. They may have lifetime pensions that will provide income. We simply don't know. With all that said, I worry about the 24.68% of people who are 65 and over who don't have any of that. There are people who may only have $25,000 to $50,000 saved, and that's it. If they only have Social Security and that amount of money to survive on during retirement, life could be tough. That amount of money isn't going to generate much income when applying the 4% rule. When applying the 4% rule to $50,000, that is only $2,000 per year, or $166.66 per month. That might cover your electric bill for a modest home if you keep the AC at a moderate temperature in the summer. Will Social Security be enough to cover all the rest of the bills? Maybe for some people, but not for everyone. With how expensive life is here in America these days, the future could be grim for some individuals. Please understand, I'm not criticizing these people at all. My heart goes out to these people who may be in for a tough time during retirement. Some may have to keep working as long as they can in order to pay their bills. I'm afraid for the people who reach an age where they can no longer work because of physical or mental limitations. What do they do at that point if they don't have family members to care for them? Life could become very challenging. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. This next article is interesting. I read this on yahoo.com, put out by the Robb Report, and written by Brian Hood, titled, Bill Clinton's Final Presidential Limo was a 1996 Cadillac and it's heading to auction. Only 3 of these armored limos were built, and this is the first fully armored presidential limo to make it to the private sector. Think about how cool that is. I've seen presidential limos in museums. For example, the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation in Michigan has several presidential limos. This particular limo hitting the auction block cost $6 million to build. This car only has 627 miles on it. It is going up for auction at Mecum's annual Kissimmee sale on January 18th. If any of you buy it, let me know. I'd like to go for a ride in it. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.